Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of Splatoon. And Splatoon is a third-person shooter slash King of the Hill type of game released by Nintendo. And this review is going to be a little bit different than other reviews I've done. I'm actually going to play the game. It's not really a let's play, but it is, a good look at the game. And so let's just jump right on into it. This is a third-person shooter, and there's all kinds of different weapons, clothing, things like that. So we're going to jump to the stores. And we're just going to go over the game very quickly. Here you can buy weapons. You have to level up to buy the different weapons. And the different weapons do different things. You can also test the weapons, which is really nice, before you actually buy them. You can switch by the gamepad. You can press the store location on the gamepad here on the left-hand side, or really any of the lobbies anywhere on the map just to jump to them. You can also use the triggers. You can buy different shoes, which are kind of like different equipment that give you different abilities. Like you can throw bombs farther, your ink is being saved more, you'll be running faster, things like that. Same thing with clothes. And as you level up, you are able to buy clothes and uniforms and things like that that can hold more abilities. For example, this one has run speed up, and you can also unlock 2 further abilities. And if you press X, it explains what the abilities do. That way you have a good idea of what everything means, and you're not just thinking, what does this picture mean? Same thing with hats. And that's pretty much it. Now, there is a single-person campaign on this game, and I really haven't played it much. It's more of, let's, get the basics of Splatoon down. I've only played about 3 levels. And it's okay. It's not near as fun as the multiplayer, but it does exist. And so if you don't really want to do multiplayer online, you can do the single player. But where this game really shines is on the multiplayer, and it's really meant to be played online. And it's kind of weird because Nintendo really hasn't released games that are meant to be just really played online. The local multiplayer is lacking. I think they really need to work on that because you can't really play with you and a friend. You can, but it's not that good. And I really would like to have like local multiplayer online, like you and a friend playing together online. You can play with friends that you have with your Wii U system. And then there are regular battles and ranked battles. And so we're going to do a regular battle. And as you can see, I have a weapon here, the NS Zapper. And so I'm going to change it. I think it's called the the N-Zap. It's pretty much the Nintendo Zapper. So we're going to say I want to change it. And then you can see all your weapons here. You have all kinds of weapons, and actually we just got 2 free weapons, which one was the N-Zap that I have equipped, and this one also was the Ink Brush, was also free. And the nice thing about Splatoon DLC so far is you don't have to manually do it. It's just being done automatically. You turn on the game, it downloads it automatically, and it's there for you to be able to use. And so I think they're doing very well with the whole update thing, download thing. And some people might say, well, it should be released when the game started. I really don't care, because if they're just updating along the way and it's automatic, you don't have to pay anything, go ahead. I'll keep playing, and I won't complain at all. Are they going to charge DLC in the future? Will I buy it? It depends what it is. If it's like a huge weapon pack or something like that, probably. But I really don't have a complaint with them releasing free DLC like 2 or 3 days after release. I think that keeps people interested and gets people to play more. And so the main goal of this game is to cover as much of the actual map in ink as you can. And I've done a couple Let's Play episodes of this, and it's not so easy to play this game and commentate at the same time. But I've played it long enough, I have a general idea what I should be doing. And so you can see I have my main weapon, which is the Splattershot Pro, and it is a gun type weapon. I also have a sub weapon I can use, which are bombs. Now if I cover enough ground, I'll see you run low on ink. Ink's not, and your weapon isn't completely just forever. There, I got somebody out. Now see at the top right hand corner, you might not be able to see, I have to move my picture. I got a special. Now if I press that special, it depends what it is. Now I'm looking at my my gamepad, and I can press. It also shows you the map of where the ink's at. And I just press to launch an ink strike, which is basically like an airstrike but with ink. And it inks the actual playing field. And so at the end of the time, oh, I almost got that guy. See ya. At the end of the timer will go off, and we'll see. Oh man, I was out of ink too. Who has the ink on the most ink on the stage, and they will be the winners. In this, how many people that you splat / kill doesn't really matter. Really, what matters is how much ground you cover, and it's a nice take on the third-person shooter. You know, it's not first person, so it can't be directly compared to Call of Duty. But really, and here again I have another one, so I'm going to choose, I'm going to choose right here to send it. It can't be compared directly to Call of Duty, but in the same sense it can be, because Call of Duty is a shooter and so is this. But this is completely different than any other shooter I've ever played before. Well, see that guy, he's bad news right there. Oh, don't get, that's what the ink strike looks like whenever you're near one. This game is a completely different take on what shooters are. And I just got splatted. And I enjoy it because it's not just solely about taking people out. It's also about strategy and, you know, claiming as much map as you can. And I've played Call of Duty before, and I honestly, not because this is a Nintendo game, but I enjoy this so much better because it's not like, it's, when people play Call of Duty, they take themselves way too seriously. And, you know, I've been like into this game, it's like, oh man, but it's not like, I don't know. I just think Call of Duty's, I shouldn't say that, played by a bunch of kids. But really a lot of it is, you know, younger kids trying to be adult and cool and tough. And it's just like, settle down, take it easy. It's just a video game, and this really capitalizes on it. It's just like, hey, we're here to have fun. We're not here to be the most serious thing in the world. But there also is a level of complexity because you can combine different outfits that give you different abilities. The different weapons are used different ways. There's offensive weapons, defensive weapons. Like the roller is more of a defensive weapon because you really don't have much area to shoot. Like that guy just took that guy with a roller down. You don't have much range at all. But it's a nice mix between simple and easy, but at the same time complicated. And there's different levels. You can get up to 20 levels so far, and we won, thank goodness. That's a good example for video. 20 levels, and you can get different rankings. And with different levels, you get different weapons, so on and so forth. And so that's what a turf battle looks like. And you can see I upgrade my levels, and I'm unlocking different abilities. I haven't unlocked any this time around, but you see there's question marks on my clothing. I can unlock those and get new abilities. And so one thing I don't like is that there's only 2 stages to play at a given time for regular battle and 2 stages for ranked battle. I really wish they would expand and let more than 2 stages at a time. I really hope they change that in the future. And also, I hate the fact that you have to back out and go to the lobby if you want to change your weapon. You can't just change in between rounds while staying with the same group of people. I would really like to be able to change my weapon to something like the roller. And this is completely about opposites you can get from a gun. So we're going to choose the roller. We're going to go back. I can also choose, buttons on my touchscreen to go wherever I want to. We're going to go do a ranked battle. Now, ranked battle is what it sounds like. It's a ranked battle. You have a rank. I'm C-. And as you win matches, you get a higher rank. Now, what I don't like is that you can do awesome in a match and your team's just absolutely terrible and you get penalized for it. I kind of wish they'd base it a little bit off of how well you do individually in a map as to, how well you rank up. But right now, it's not that way. So this is what a ranked match is. Basically, you have to control the zone, as it says. There are highlighted zones on the maps that you have to control. And this game, you don't have to cover the whole map. You just got to take control of those sections of the map. And so this is a roller. Basically, you can see I'm covering a lot of ground, but I don't have much range. That's about my range. And so it's not great as far as ranged attacks. And so I think there's a nice balance, though, of weapons, different weapons in the game. Now, a nice thing you can do is you can look on the touchscreen where people are at, and I can jump to them. If they're alive, I can press that button, and we can jump straight to the person. I think this game is one of the few Wii U games, there's some out there, that really take advantage of the touchscreen. Now, since we don't have this other zone captured, our timer isn't going down. A timer will go down once you have both of these captured. Get out of the way. Now you can see my timer's going down. We lost control again. So it's whoever gets down to 0 first, or whoever has the lower number whenever... now that's not good. We're all stuck back here. Whenever the timer reaches 0. Okay. So, end of the round, we didn't do that well. None of the timers went down, and I kind of lost track of time. All of a sudden, game over. I think their timer actually might have went down. That's why I didn't see the timer on the screen. Yep, that's what happened. We got knocked out, and so we don't get any points at all. Now, if the timer goes down and we still, nobody hits 0 on their individual point timer, we still get points, but since the clock timer didn't run out, they knocked us out. We don't get nothing, and my rank gets dropped to C- with 40. And so that's how the game works. And you don't get nothing there either, which is kind of lame. What do I think about Splatoon? I think you definitely should play it. I wasn't going to play this at all until I saw Lamar Wilson playing it and doing some Let's Plays, and I was like, this game looks fun. Because I wasn't going to give it even a chance at all. I was like, I don't care about it, dumb. Take me to the next thing, which is Smash Brothers. So I would definitely recommend it if you have a Wii U, because it is a lot of fun. And hey, best game ever, says that guy. There's lots of different aspects of it. It's going to be upgraded throughout the summer. They have plans for stages to be added, weapons to be added, all kinds of stuff to be added constantly. And I'm looking forward to playing it for a long time. I like it better than Call of Duty because I think it's just more fun. It's not as serious. It's still complicated though because of the different weapon setups and just the different outfits you can get to give you different abilities. And I just think it's an all-around really good game, and it's a nice take on the shooter that is just not classic, you know, let's just shoot and kill, and that's all there is to it. It's a nice twist on the modern-day shooter, and I'm not the only one that says that, and I've read other reviews that said the same thing, but believe me, these are my own opinions. I'm not copying what other people are saying. But I think it's a very nice, different way to play a shooter game that also incorporates strategy and King of the Hill type stuff, and there's other game modes going to be coming in the future too. And so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about Splatoon down in the comment section below. Let me know if you have this game or if you plan on buying it. And stay tuned for more videos from me, and check out all my social links. They're down in the description below. And so thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.